today I decided to bring this book, but the thing is, I'm not going to talk about the book. I'm going to speak about the author, Seth Godin. And why I decided to bring this book here, or the person, Seth Godin. I remember I like to read a lot. I like to read. It's something like I feel like it makes me happy. It makes me feel like, not like I'm doing something like productive, but I like to learn. I think everyone yeah. But one of the reasons I like Seth Godin is because he talks about important subject, in my opinion, like education, innovation, the way we approach our work, the way we work, for example. You are happy doing the work you are doing or not. So he talk about all these subjects. But one of the reasons I really like him is because he talk about education. And I believe, in my opinion, like education or school learning is one of the most important but the important thing we can receive as human being. So, because I believe in this, is one of the reasons also I never believe in school. I never believe you can go to school, you can study, you put your head down, you're gonna have you're gonna take your degree and you're gonna become successful. It doesn't work like that. And most of the time, this is what they try to sell us in school or at the university. I remember I was at the university 1 year, and I remember his marketing subject. And our teacher, for example, she used to say things like, "Oh, you guys have to study this. You have to do 3 years, and after you have to do master, and after you have to go and do to become a doctor or something like that." And I used to sit there and thinking to myself this sound very linear. It look like I just have to follow this path and I'm gonna become successful. But of course, this is if you don't think, or I can say think for yourself, you're gonna do these things and believe this is the reality. But we know it's not true. And also, I can come here and say this, "Oh, but there are a lot of people who never went to university and they become successful." I'm not this kind of person to come with this idea "Oh, they didn't went to university and they become successful." Me, personally, I believe everyone have their own way to achieve success or happiness. But one thing I wish, and if I can change it, is just tell people at university, for example. I can talk about other things here, but I just want to make this video precise and short. Maybe I will develop this and extend at certain point. But I really like at university, for example, if they can tell people "Look, you're gonna study this, but it's up to you to turn this a successful career or a successful life." But for me, for example, to sit in school and have teachers, for example, telling me I just have to do this thing to become successful, it's not true for me, because I have my eyes, I know how to read environment and to see look, this person becomes successful because he overcome the fear, for example, to try things. He have the knowledge, but he overcome his fear to do something. And most of the time, we are afraid from the judgment people gonna give us. I'm afraid to try something because someone gonna judge me and someone gonna try to sabotage the thing I'm doing. And most of the time we stop doing this thing because we care too much, for example, about peer pressure and group thinking. And for me, in my opinion, I never believe in this thing. If I want to do something, I will do it. It doesn't matter someone gonna judge me or whatever it is, because in reality I learned something really since I was young this. Everyone wants to do something. And most of the time, you don't gonna do the things you want to do because you are afraid because someone's gonna judge you. But the thing is, we are humans. Everyone wants to be happy and everyone wants to live life. And every time you don't do something because someone's gonna judge you, the things will happen is this: you start becoming more, like, I'm not gonna say afraid, but you are not happy because you are not living life. And I don't want to make this video like as a motivational video, because it's not motivational. I don't believe in the motivation. For example, now it's like everyone is a big industry now. Motivation. I believe in one thing: education. If you educate people to believe in themselves, it's not like you're gonna tell people believe in yourself, but you're giving people like the tool to say, look, trust yourself and go try something. It's not like being like you're gonna put people in the class and pretending like everyone is equal, because we are not. I can be sitting with my friend here, and our point of view or the things we want to do is completely different, and we can learn the same thing. But if I can be like real with the teachers, for example, and speak with them, because this is who I was in school. I used to talk with teachers like openly about everything. If I don't agree, I don't agree, but in a respectful way. I used to say, like, I come from Africa, for example. We have certain way we talk with people who are older than us with respect. For example, or I can say this: I remember the first time I went in Portugal, the first time I went to school, I have I can say friend, Flavio, who say like a teacher, shut up, like, shut up your mouth. And I was looking at my brother, for example, I said, whoa, they do this here? Because in Africa you can do that. You can tell a teacher like to shut up. No, it's not gonna happen. So today I just want to speak about this and to say like why I don't believe in school, and of course like I can try to make this more like precise the way I talk about it, but it's a big subject, and sometimes it's like it takes a lot of knowledge like just to speak about it, but it's what I believe in. I think like we have as in school, for example, if they can help you, for example, now you have this idea, coach, everyone is coaching someone. Why we can do that in school? For example, I have a project. Why I can go to my teacher, for example, and talk with him. Look, this is what I want to do, and this is the problem I'm facing. How you can help me to overcome this? But you can do that. You try to do something in school. They tell you like, oh, you can do that. So yeah, it's really hard to do. But so I want to finish this video here and say maybe I'm gonna talk about this another time. But yeah, I just want to bring this subject here today and talk about it. So I'm gonna post this video tomorrow and come with another subject tomorrow. Yeah, for try to make this video like 30 days and just see how I'm gonna progress. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys.